What is a healthy diet? If you ask this question to 10 people on the road, you're going to get 10 different answers. Each one of us has an idea of what a healthy diet is. Some of us think that it is a Sattvic diet. Some of us think it's a diet with a lot of raw foods. Some of us think it's home-cooked food, what my grandmother used to eat. And almost all of these are right in their own way. However, what is actually a healthy diet? What is the food that we need to eat on a daily basis for optimal health and longevity? That's the question we need to answer. Scientific research, decades of scientific research, has proved that a whole food, plant-based diet is the healthiest diet for human beings. This is the diet that has been proven to prevent and reverse many of our top killers in India, such as heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. In case you are new to this concept, a whole food plant-based diet, let me quickly teach you an easy way, a formula of sorts that you can use to identify healthy food. It's very, very simple to do this. Take any food and ask yourself two questions. If both the answers are yes, then that food is healthy for us to consume. The first question is this from a plant or from an animal? If it's from a plant, yes, then you probably go on to the next question. If it's from an animal, then it's likely that that food is unhealthy for us to eat. The second question is this a whole food? Now let me quickly define what is a whole food and what's a processed food, the opposite of a whole food, so that we understand exactly what it means. A whole food is a food just the way it's found in nature. For example, if you take a handful of groundnuts, that's a whole food, right? You just pop the pod of the groundnuts and you take the groundnuts or peanuts and that's it. It's a whole food. However, if you squeeze those groundnuts and remove the fiber from them, you're left with groundnut oil, which is now a processed food. Why? Because we have removed something good from groundnuts to make the groundnut oil. So number one, if we remove something good from any food, it becomes a processed food. Number two is if we add something bad to any food, then that also makes it a processed food. For example, you take your groundnut oil, right? You make a masapu saru or a palak sabji, which is a delicious, healthy dish. You add 1 spoon of peanut oil into that dish, and that dish has now become a processed food because you've added something bad to it. Now, by this definition, almost every single dish we eat today is a processed food right at home, because most Indian dishes have at least a spoon or two of oil. Just an example, right? So what do we do if we just remove that one ingredient? Then almost everything we eat can easily become a whole food. So back to our two questions. Number one, is it from a plant? Number two, is it a whole food? Ask yourself these two questions for every single ingredient in any food that you'd like to buy, and you will know whether that food is healthy or unhealthy for you. In fact, try this out. Go to any grocery store near your house or look it up online, right? And look at the list of ingredients. For each ingredient, ask yourself these questions. You may find that most foods out there today that you can buy don't have completely whole food plant-based ingredients. They have plenty of processed foods and they have plenty of animal foods in them. So reading the ingredients will help you to discriminate between healthy and unhealthy food. At Sampurna Ahara, we have a commitment that every single meal and every single special product that we create and sell must be 100% whole food plant-based, which means that every single one of our ingredients is a plant food and is a whole food. Many of these are things that you can do by yourself at home. But if you're looking for a place where you can buy these things and have them delivered, we've got your back. The Healthiest Diet, once again, is a whole food plant-based diet. And I hope that we can help you achieve a healthier diet in your home for your family. Be blessed.